First off, I'm from Montana. Where are my Montanans at? That's awesome. What part of Montana are you from?
Frenchie, about 5 hours from Billings.
Oh, nice. Do you know Jim Wolf? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm from Laurel. Yeah, very small town, like 6,000 people. Like, I grew up in a family where we would order milk at every sitting. Like, even now, we'll be at steak restaurants, and my dad's like, yeah, can I get a tall glass of cold milk? I'm like, oh, no. Make mine a strawberry. It's tough when you come from that country environment, move into the city. It's hard to relate to people, Like, I can't just come out and tell people the smell of cow poop comforts me. Like, you drive by, you're like, ew, what is that? I'm over there like, it's home, baby! Yankee doesn't make a candle with that scent, I've checked. The biggest adjustment just with moving to the city is I'm not cool in a city. Yeah, you guys are on board with that? Like, I was prom king in Montana. I have to convince people I wasn't homeschooled in Phoenix. I do miss being cool for a small town, Like, you ever drive through towns like 100 people in the middle of nowhere and ask yourself who could live there? I could live there. I'd be the coolest person in that town, there's no doubt in my mind. There's 100 people, they are starved for entertainment. Like, I do the worm at a wedding, they're like, oh my goodness, can this guy be our mayor? I show them like, hey, I got your nose. They're like, run this town tomorrow. I tell my friends that and they say, you want to be a big fish in a small pond. I'm like, no, I want to be a killer whale in a kiddie pool. The best way I can describe it is like you ever watch Jeopardy and you're like, I'm the dumbest person on this planet. But then afterwards, Wheel of Fortune comes on, you're like, no, I'm the smartest man alive. That's what it's like. I'm a taller guy, that's something about me. I'm 6'4", but I'm 100% 6'5" when I talk to women. The harder I'm trying, the taller I get. I'm not proud of it, I've been 6'10" before. I'm not like freakishly tall though, so like one of the things when I tell people how tall I am is they immediately follow it up with like, oh hey, I know somebody who's taller than you. I have a friend, he's 6'8". That's the thing, you never go up to women and say like, wow, you are so pretty. I know this other woman significantly hotter than you are. I've been hearing it all my life. I stopped growing when I was in the 8th grade. That's true, I was a 6'4", 8th grader. That's a fun time. Your parents can't discipline you when they're wearing your hand-me-downs. I was bigger than my teachers. I'm like, you should let me walk you to your car. My voice developed when I was really young. Like I was in the 6th grade, I had the same voice. They used to tell us, they're like, watch out for strangers. I'm like, I'm probably not their demographic. It was lonely. I couldn't just call girls' parents and be like, hey, is Jessica, your 12-year-old daughter there? Yeah, we met at the park earlier today. It was lonely. I'm a thin guy, that's something about me. I do like being a thin guy. No one ever asked me to help them move. I used to be bigger. I was about 20, 30 pounds heavier, and on top of that, I drove a truck, so I was getting asked to move all the time. My buddy told me, he's like, hey, if you help me move on Saturday, I'll buy you dinner. We spent the whole Saturday moving. End of it, he handed me a popsicle. I learned from that. Now I drive a Honda Accord and am borderline malnourished. I'm not moving for anyone. Even my mom, she was like, yeah, I need a big, strong man to help me move. I was like, you were a single mother. There's nothing stronger than that. Thank you. All right, bless you guys. I've been Zach Allen. Are you ready to keep the show moving?
I'm in my late 40s. I am 56. I like saying late 40s because it sounds like there's still hopes and dreams, you know. I thought it would be a bigger deal turning 50. You're getting a new zero. It was big at 30. It was big at 40. You know what I found out? Nah, not at 50. And not because you're not happy. There's just not that kind of energy first thing in the morning. You know what I mean? You're not waking up on your 50th birthday. Oh, yay. Just, ooh, this bump is new. Awesome. I look like a climbing wall. Yay, life. When you reach that half century, you just admit where you are, man. I was thinking about this. You might relate, some of you. I was in school so long ago, I remember making ashtrays in art class. Remember that? Yeah. Yeah. That's right, youngsters. I said that out loud. We made ashtrays in school. You had to use your 9-year-old finger to make a cigarette wedge. Remember that? I'm gonna put glitter on it. We made addiction cute. That was the assignment. All right, kids, get your welder's mask. We're making shot glasses for mommy. Let's do this. Anytime I hear someone say 50 is old, you know what I do? I'll tell you exactly what I do. It's very simple. I take my Walkman out of my members only jacket and I don't listen to them. Once again, for those of you under 40, the Walkman was a musical listening device. It was kind of like an iPod, only steam powered, really. It was about yay big, had a butter churn crank on the end there and big antenna. People say nice things, and I know they mean well, but sometimes it doesn't land right. Like, here's something I hear way too often. Well, you know, 50 is the new 40. I hear that a lot. 50 is the new 40. Well, yeah, but apparently, that's if you work out. Right? Nobody's saying 250 is the new 180. No one's saying that. Although 9:30 is the new midnight, I know that much. That was my most successful joke so far. Oh, it makes sense. 7 o'clock show. Yeah, absolutely. Yay. How long are you gonna talk? Does this go a while? But you know what I love getting through the 40s is that you can laugh at a joke like that in public around strangers and not care at all, right? You just lose shame. In the 40s, you make a transition where you are who you are. You're good with your life. You're not pretending for anybody anymore. You know what, public? I'm tired. Deal with this. Yeah, dress socks and cargo shorts. Boom, I don't care anymore. I'm wearing a visor. Hats are too much for me now. Who needs all that drama? The 40s are when you make that transition. And here's something I learned. If you're not ready to make that transition, your body will make it for you. Your body guides you where you need to be. I hurt my back a few years ago. Now, nothing major, I just tweaked my back. But you know how I tweaked my back? Here it is. Get ready. Sleeping. That's what I did wrong. Yeah, at this point, lying down is an extreme sport for this. I'm not kidding. Going from here to get ready, there. That was it. This to this, too much. This is where my body went, whoa. Slow it down, LeBron. Take it easy. I am one good sneeze from my spleen exploding. That is my life now. But here's the one that broke me. Here's the one that finalized a transition. This one said, you better accept yourself now. I was getting in the car, okay? All of a sudden, I noticed this hand grab this leg and bring it in the car. That's a moment. This leg that used to propel me to dunk a basketball is now a carry-on. You do what you can, you try and be positive, it gets harder, right? Remember, we all saw the same ads and it worked. Not anymore. I fire up my phone or my computer, there's an ad pointed right in my face. You realize you're losing all your testosterone? Yeah, but I wasn't using it. I'm a 56-year-old on a couch. What do I got planned? Just flipping pancakes barehanded? Let me tell you something. The last thing you want is me all testosteroned up, hanging out at the gym, just sick pickleball, bro. You know what I mean? It's not. And I got nothing against the gym. You do what you got to do. I joined a health club. It's $30 a month, which breaks down to about $30 a workout. It's 4 blocks from my house. I drive. Don't judge me. Don't. It's not technically a health club. It's one of those. What do they call those? Mexican restaurant. Hear me out. After a large burrito and that really hot salsa, you know what? I'm tired and sweaty when I walk out of there, everybody. Feel the burn, that's my motto. That's what I say. You all are a very nice group, man. You are fun. Like a lot of the comics you've heard tonight, I also am married, and I love being married as much as I hated being single. I was not good at being single. You know why it's hard to meet women? When your pickup line includes an apology and a Star Wars quote, you know. And insecure and broke is one thing. Insecure, broke, and single, that's the worst. I did this one time when I was single. All right, so I'm in the bank. I'm doing the transaction now. You know what I did? One of my brain told me was a good idea. I asked the teller out. And then I realized I just asked someone out who's looking at a computer view of my financial situation. There's nothing you can do at that moment. Just, well, I've got other accounts. This one I keep negative, you know. My wife's great. My wife's from Texas. I married a Texan, and yep. And I remember when I proposed to her, I said, you know, I'm from Hawaii, and I sure would love to stay in this country. You know what? Thank you very much for getting that joke. I really appreciate it. There are some audiences, that joke needs a PowerPoint. I am not kidding.